Hey Leos, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. It is time, Leos, for another reading. We're going to focus on tarot, astrology, horoscope, and also on God answering your prayers. Trust lies in love and something big that's coming in today, or it's going to be set into motion for you, Leos. Let's see what we have. Let's see, something big that's coming in today, or it's going to be set into motion. We put it here at the end of the reading. We're going to open it up, and we're going to look at God answering your prayers. Oh, we have a talk with God here. Oh, speak your mind. God is literally showing up in your reading. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn has a reading where Jesus Christ is also showing up. So you're standing on a balcony, and loads of you answered, God answered your prayers, right? Because you wanted to get rid of the witchcraft, voodoo, black magic, right? It is reversed because loads of you invested already. Aren't you doing amazing? God answered your prayers. Others of you, if you want that, go to goddessdragontarot.com. Really simple, right? Witchcraft, voodoo, right? So God answers your prayers. If you need that removal, go to goddessdragontarot.com. Others of you, there is a talk here that you have with God, or with a Capricorn, or with a Taurus, by the way, because Taurus is the Hierophant card, the God card, right? It could also be with a fellow Leo. Kitty Cat is here. And Capricorn is, of course, Jesus Christ energy, right? So Taurus and Capricorn energy is important here. There could be something going on here about your mom. You miss your mom. You want to talk to your mom. You miss talking to your mom. You just want to, connect to your mom, right? So God answers your prayers because loads of you bought your holy event, right? You know what we do with the holy events, which is beyond anything that you will find on social media. Because I am the daughter of a Brahmin priest, and then you get messages individualized that nobody will give you, because as Brahmins we do not share, right? So speak your mind reversed also means, when it comes to your birth chart reading, keep it to yourself. That comes from you, right? Keep it to yourself. Don't share it with other people. Keep it to yourself. Let's see here, okay? What else do we have here? Let's see. Capricorns. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn here. Or multiple Capricorns. Speak your mind. Be careful also, God answers your prayer, right? Of saying something that you don't want to say, Leos. Others of you, Leos, speak your mind is reversed. So somebody could have said something that you don't like, or if you know something, maybe you should reconsider saying that or talking about it, because there's going to be trouble, or this is also falsely being accused about something that you didn't say. Or I don't know whether you are saying this to somebody. God answers your prayers. For some of you, this person didn't say that about you. It's somebody else. Somebody made up a lie here, because this is, a talk with God, right? God shows up in your reading. So, yeah. Show me, please. Mirror is here. Treat your body like the palace it is, but also mirror. This is, somebody needs to have a really good look in the mirror, Leos. God answers your prayers, right? Maybe this is fat shaming or skinny shaming or just body shaming, overall speaking, right? I don't know if somebody is getting bullied here. Whatever kind of weight you are, whomever you are, Leos, or whomever is watching, right? These people who are attacking your appearance, they have an issue with their own appearance, right? I mean, nobody in their right mind is going to attack somebody on being skinny or thick or all that stuff. Unless, of course, somebody is obese. That doesn't require any attack, of course, still. But obese is, of course, not healthy, right? Obese is a medical condition. And the fat is eating away the organs, right? So the mirror shows up because somebody needs to have a really good look in the mirror. God answers your prayers because somebody's doing something here that they shouldn't be doing. Yeah, wow. Shadow self is reversed. Okay. A shadow work, right, that people are talking about is like, yeah, you need to do the shadow work. And, they also say that psychologists talk about shadow work, etc. But these psychologists, everybody, are known, right, for doing stuff. Let me just keep it nice. Yeah, but you know what I mean. For doing experiments with children. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, right? So the shadow is not an issue, everybody. These are people, right? Oh, you got to do the shadow work, or it's the dark night of the soul. It does not exist, everybody. It's fear-mongering energy. A seed that grows into the ground is dark. There is no light. It still grows, right? Okay. Every day you're walking with your shadow, right? Your shadow, if you go out and there is a certain kind of position of the sun, right? You see your own shadow. Come on, everybody, right? So making yourself afraid of your shadow, investigating your shadow, is a non-action because it's fear-mongering energy. And you will never be done with that because everybody has a shadow. We need the shadow. Even more important, if we don't have shadow from the trees, everybody, we don't have cool energy on Earth. The Earth is literally getting warmer because we need the shadow of the trees. Right, Leos? Come on, it's really simple, right? It's not that difficult, right? So shadow self is somebody that is somebody's lost. Dark night of the soul, do the shadow work. This is all people that are lost. You have a shadow, everybody. Everybody has a shadow. If you don't have a shadow, you're dead. If you don't have a shadow, you are dead. You're no more. Right? You do not exist. You're not here anymore. So doing the shadow work or the dark night of the soul, everybody, is for people that are lost. And they will always do shadow work. They will always, whatever that means, by the way, right? Because that's ridiculous. A seed in the ground will always grow. It doesn't have any light. It still grows. You're walking around every day with your shadow, right? Any way that position of the light is functioning right around you, you see a shadow of yourself, right? 27, 28, 29 is important. 27 is the number of God. That's God again, right? So 27 is also the number of Capricorn, of the devil. So whatever this is about, Leos, a Taurus and a Capricorn are important. Whatever that means for you, I don't know. Whatever you shouldn't say about yourself, about your success, definitely about your birth chart that you receive from me, keep it to yourself. And the mirror is here. Somebody needs to have a really good look in the mirror. The mirror, by the way, is looking at shadow self reversed. So for those of you Leos who know you're getting what I'm saying, right, about the shadow, you're so good to go. We are, of course, beyond psychic, beyond channeling, beyond all that stuff. So, if you're here for a reason. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what it is, then you're always doing shadow work. You're never going to get healed because your shadow is always the boogeyman or the boogie woman. Right? So that is something that you might want to consider stop doing it, right? But you decide, of course. There's something about the 27, 28 or 29th of April. And Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, by the way, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is also here. Yeah? I also have somebody here, right, that looks right on TikTok dancing and look at me, blah, 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 right? Meanwhile, they're absolutely lost. Shadow self is reversed, look. They're lost. Maybe you're looking at somebody, you're like, why are you posting all these videos? You're dancing or you're doing something. Somebody's lost here. This is not normally, dancing because you want to dance. This is dancing because somebody wants attention. Somebody is trying to hide something. Somebody is trying to make a point that is invalid, or they need and they crave validation. And for some of you, Leo, somebody is craving validation from you, right? Now, I'm going to take another deck here because we're going to go a little bit deeper here, Leos. Show me this talk with God here. God answers your prayers. Show me, please. God answers your prayers. It says The liminal dance. Wow. So then, whatever I was saying about dancing, I am absolutely right. The liminal dance is here. Look. I cannot make this up, right? Number 8. August. Somebody from England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. It says delicacy, fragility, and transience. Or transience, right? But the message is here with mirror, with the liminal dance, right? That somebody is thinking that somebody is fragile. But they're as strong as a rock, Leo. So if this is you, right? There you go. The rock, by the way, is Capricorn. You have it in your chart. You're dealing with one. There's a new one coming in. Whomever, whatever Capricorn means to you. Show me. We have, by the way, 288 here. Whatever that means for some of you. Or 882 or 828. Whatever that means. Okay, show me, please. Some of you... the 27th, 28th, or the 29th of a month. For some of you, August is important. Occupation is here, 34. Some of you dealing with the Sagittarius. The sewing machine is here, Singer. I mentioned that in the Sagittarius reading. Singer is a brand, right, of sewing machine. Somebody could be a singer, of course, right? Sing, S-I-N-G-H. Indian people sing. Somebody's name is Sing. Occupation is here, work. God answers your prayers. Some of you, I don't know whether you're searching for work, applying for jobs, maybe literally, right, your own fashion company. God answers your prayers, yes. Maybe making fashion for dancers, for showgirls or ballet dancers or performers on stage, musical artists. God answers your prayers, yes. Maybe you are on stage, I don't know. Maybe you're going to buy something here, new outfit. God answers your prayers, yes. The mermaid of immersion. Complete commitment reversed. Number 44 is here. Mermaid is Capricorn. 44 is reversed. So 34 is here. Something about 10 years. Whatever this means, 10 years a slave. Show me, please. God answers your prayers. Some of you, I don't know, you're doing work that you don't like. Because complete commitment, you're not committed to something or someone anymore. Or you're just thinking about changing commitments. Show me, please. Yep, you're not committed to someone anymore. You're like, listen, I don't want to be with you anymore. Yeah, 28 is here, right, with the shadow self, which is bogus. I just told you that, right? 28 is reversed. That's this guy. Ace of Cups is here, right? So some of you, I don't know, are you in love with somebody from your work? Some of you could be fooling around with somebody from your work. Somebody from your work has a crush on you, or your person is doing this, or this already happened. You start, investigating this dark night of the soul, self-shadow. You're like, what the hell am I doing? It's only making things worse. Of course it is, everybody, because you're only focusing on the negative, right? 28 is here. Others of you, this whole shadow stuff, dark night of the soul, only came activated in your life because of this guy, or maybe this girl, I don't know, look. Right? And now you're like, what the hell am I doing, right? Your shadow side, everybody, is also, when people know that you've gone through something deep, traumatic, or hurtful, painful, right? And then suddenly you have to focus on your shadow only. That is, of course, not the way to go, because the more you do that, the deeper you get lost. Right? The shadow and the self are one. It makes no sense, blaming the shadow for stuff that has been happening. The shadow, by the way, is a witness. You are in the lead to make your decisions. If you focus on emotional decisions, you step into your shadow part. Really simple. A final message. We have Discernment reversed, Libra. Number 10 is reversed. There's something about a Libra or about a relationship, platonic, business, romantic, doesn't matter. This is not done. It is not over. Or somebody's acting like it's all over, starts working. Maybe this is a work affair, whatever this is. Somebody says it's over. So somebody is hiding in their work. It's not over. Because discernment is here. Libra is relationships. It is also formalized documentation. Be extra mindful, Leos, about formalization, right, of documentation, etc. Yeah, let's go a little bit deeper, Leos. Let's look at trust and lies and love. Leos, trust, lies and love. Show me, please. You cannot trust a Scorpio or a Virgo. These are reversed. These are all people that are watching you. The bull is here, right? So this is for loads of you also Taurus, Virgo and Scorpio. You cannot trust a judgment here. Somebody's also making a huge emotional decision, right? Look at all these eyes, because everybody's watching and then you got to make a decision. Or somebody did and then they make a totally wrong decision here. So be mindful, because there's a lot of eyes here on somebody, or somebody feels pressured to do something here. This is also pressure of other people. Maybe telling you what to do, or they told somebody to do something here. This is also about the Hermit reversed with Judgment reversed is speaking up, right? Speak your mind. It's reversed. Somebody spoke their mind here about, yeah, wow, Jesus, the God card is here. I don't know who or what this is. Somebody spoke their mind, but they lied, or they exaggerated something, or they listened to other people, Leos. And now everything goes wrong here. This is like... show me, please. What is this? Jesus. Like literally Jesus. The God card shows up again. You saw me shoveling, right? So God the Most High is here, right? You cannot trust somebody here. Whomever or whatever this is. Bear with me, because I'm looking at these cards. The blind and the fallen. Because this is all panic, right? This is all panic what you see here. But this is God, right? In paradise and very, serene. But this is all panic here. So trust, Leos, that the panic will... disappear if you're on the good side here, right? This is your reading, so we're going to focus on you. If you're not on the good side, it's going to get worse. If you're on the good side, you are so good to go, because the God card shows up here. Show me, please. Yeah, the Hierophant is here, right? Together with the Hermit reversed. Something is being exposed, okay? And God said, okay. Then I am going to expose something else too. I don't know what this is, Leos. And then the Hermit is reversed, look. This is like somebody who says, you know what? I am going to say this and this and this and this about this person. And I'm going to do it because I just want to get rid of this person. So somebody does that. And then God says, okay, fine, you did that. But because of that, this will also be revealed. Whatever this is, I don't know, maybe something about somebody's health, spying, lying, judging somebody. Could also be something sexual here with Scorpio. Maybe somebody has a high body count. But yeah. Okay, show me, this is all trust, right? This Taurus seems to know everything. This Taurus knows. Show me the lies. What's the lies here for Leos? The lies for Leos. Show me the lies for Leos. The lies for Leos. It's an Ace of Pentacles. It's lying about a Capricorn. A Capricorn's lying about you. Somebody's lying about you and a Capricorn. Somebody's lying about babies, about children, about 2 children, about being pregnant, about a new beginning. Whose children are these? Somebody's lying about money, right? Ace of Pentacles, which is in reverse. It's the 10 of Pentacles. Could also be lying about a Virgo. Lying about somebody's health. A 2 of Pentacles is lying about multiple things. God is not having this, okay? This conversation is here, right? On the balcony. I don't know who or what this is, but somebody cannot expect just to go back to work and act like nothing is, you know, it's like, let me just go back to work and nothing happened here. That's not what's going to happen here, God says. So the lie is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's lying about money, about children. A 3 of Pentacles. Somebody's lying about a Capricorn. Somebody's lying about what you have with a Capricorn, what you align with a Capricorn. This frog is here. It was in a Sagittarius reading or it was in your reading, Leos. I don't know for sure. I think it was a Sagittarius reading and had to do with greed. But this is double Capricorn. 31 or 13 is important. You have, by the way, here, right, regarding trust. These are all major arcanas here. These are all major arcanas. So, whatever this is about trust, right? Somebody has broken somebody's trust here. And there's a bill to be paid here because somebody lied. Maybe lied about money. 4 of Pentacles is also lying about assets. Savings. Money that was saved. Show me, please. The Moon. There we go. There's the lying. Okay. Somebody's lying about somebody's mom. This frog or, you know, this energy here seems to be pregnant too. Look at the belly, right? There's a huge belly here. Do you see that? And then these babies are here. The moon is here. Somebody's lying about children, babies, pregnancy, miscarriage, IVF, anything with babies or motherhood or fatherhood, baby mama, baby daddy. All lies are here. And somebody is lying about somebody's mom. Show me Show me the moon. The Empress reversed. Wow, somebody's lying about someone's mom. Maybe this Empress is no more, so this is inheritance issues, all that stuff. Stealing from a mother. Others of you, a mother is being attacked here. There's lies about this mother. Others of you, there's Cancer here, right? The moon is the worst mother out there. 3 of Empresses reversed. So there's a lousy mother here. This Taurus is the Hierophant card, right? It looks like they're exposing stuff here, Leos. Show me love, please. Show me love. Oh, it's way too much. I have to take it back. Show me love. Oh, Lord, Gemini is here. Be careful at your work. Others of you, this is a trap, right? 8 of Swords. Demons is here, right? Which is Cancer, right? Werewolves and Draculas and vampires. It's all 4th house moon Cancer. So for some of you, this is witchcraft, hoodoo, all that stuff. For some of you, you believe that this is why stuff at your work or in your love relationship was going wrong. If you're still in that energy, yes, you're right. If you haven't invested in a removal of black magic, I would advise you to do that. Others of you, you already removed it. This is why Discernment is reversed and the Liminal Dance is in the upright. You're as strong as a rock now. Eight of Swords. So when it comes to love, the 8 of Swords is here. In a good way, somebody could be asking you, Leos, to help them out work-wise. And it seems that you can. Others of you, you're going to ask somebody to help you out. And others of you, something has been written, a contract or whatever this is. Look. And Gemini is not agreeing with that. Or a Gemini has done that and you are not agreeing with that. The 8 of Swords is here. Show me, please, the 8 of Swords, love. 4 of Pentacles, reversed, Capricorn energy again. I don't know, Leos. Somebody is changing money here. But somebody knows, like I said, right? God says, okay, if you do this, then let me open up this too. This is like somebody who measures, right, with 2 standards. It's like if you are accusing somebody of doing that and you're doing it yourself, then God says, let me open it up for you too. There's something going on here about lies and love when it comes to money. 5 of Pentacles is a lack, right? So 6 of Cups is here, the past. And the Queen of Wands is reversed. That's you, Leos. If this is online, be careful, especially if you are wealthy and healthy. Somebody's coming in because they want that. Somebody from your past is also coming back. Others of you, something from the past is still hunting somebody here. It could be you, by the way. Leos, you're reversed here. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, somebody, I don't know, I have something with a Italian restaurant or a restaurant. Something is not kosher. Something's Jewish. Something's off. Let's see, what is this about? Three of Swords is here. Lord. Somebody says, listen, you need to sign this. Oh, you need to give everything to me. It's reversed, right? It's a Four of Swords. So somebody's in a bed. Somebody does that. And you see in the background that somebody has been creating some kind of, I don't know what this is, right? Like a drink or something like that. They give it to this person. This person is not able to do anything, is weak. And then they say, here, sign this. So when it comes to love, I don't know, okay. Show me this Hermit reversed here with trust, because God says, okay, if you say this or if you open up this, right, I'm going to open something else too. What is that? What's the time? Oh, I have to already finish up Leo's. Final message, what is that? Ugh. It's a Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's being laughed at, bullied. Look in the background. It could be racism, discrimination. There's a little boy here, right? That's being sent away. Ha ha. But then God says, nah, if you do that, right, something else is being opened. And suddenly, whomever got attacked here, right, it's just a matter of time, Seven of Pentacles, right? That whomever has done that needs to start running now. So I don't know who or what this is, or run. God says run, because Scorpio is also here, right? Taurus. Show me, please. Why run? Oh, Lord, what is this? Leos. I don't know, okay. Somebody was ill here. Has poisoned somebody. Somebody has attacked a little boy. A boy has been sent away. And the boy hasn't done anything wrong. Look. So now this boy grows up and they want to exhaust this boy, right? But that is not possible. Somebody needs to run now. Somebody really needs to run, because this Four of Cups, right, with the Two of Wands, is somebody who was jealous when they were a baby. And I don't know who's on the other side, Leos. But this Empress reverse, right, is not having it. So was this about inheritance or somebody in the family being treated really badly? Yeah, God is not having it. I don't know, maybe a child was kidnapped here, or you have two babies here, right? Could be something about twins here. Show me, please. Why are these babies here? Privileged lady. The King of Wands. And message of concern. Okay. Leos, it's really simple. If this has nothing to do with you, you've been involved, engaged in something here, especially that you're being attacked here, right? God is gonna, you know, step in here. That is, you know, really, really clear here. This King of Wands and Privileged Lady who are trying to act like they have everything together. They don't have everything together. There's either something going on in the relationship or something's going to happen here. Somebody's acting like they're a privileged lady. They're not. Somebody's acting like a King of Wands because message of concern comes in. So this is like, oh my God. So you're receiving a message here. And you're like, OMG. If this is a couple or whomever is doing this, right, towards a child. Yeah. Yeah. Look. The grandpa and the grandma are protecting somebody here, or the father and the mother even, okay? They're protecting them. Whomever this is. Community. Message of concern, Libra energy. So there's a Libra here, right, that's being protected. Okay, projected, I almost said protected. But if you look closely, there's a jealous energy in the background, right? Look. This one's jealous of this child here. And there's a couple here that's acting all privileged. They're not privileged. Why not? Because the male or the woman in this relationship is broke or is doing stuff that's illegal. It is reversed. Show me final message from God, and then we're done with this reading. Final message from God, the Most High. Temperance is reversed. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You have Sagittarius in your chart. Or, yeah, it's reversed, right? This is somebody who's already toasting. Yeah, it wasn't a Sagittarius reading. It was something with broken glass. This is somebody who is celebrating somebody's downfall. And that is not going to happen. Because this mother, God, whatever is here, right, is not going to accept his downfall. And there's a couple here that's toxic. Something big comes in today. It's going to be set into motion. The villain is reversed. Well, Leos. You can always rewrite the story. Nah, you can't. Somebody wants to be the villain, but they're not a villain, right? Somebody wants to accuse somebody of being a villain. They are not a villain. I don't know who or what the age this is, Leos. But God steps in, right? This is reversed. So whomever was trying to play the villain, right? God steps in and says, sit your ass down now. And as you can see, this person, this villain, is trying to destroy this beautiful shell here, right? Shelley, Sheldon, Shelley, or Shelby, or something with shell, or shelf, something on the shelf. Yeah. Yeah. The message is... yeah. I wouldn't want to be this person. Because something big that's coming in today, Leos, is this villain, right? Or privileged lady or couple or whatever somebody's doing here, right? Is, yeah, I'm not going to say punished. Because that would be too small. right? For whatever God has in store. Yeah. Okay. This is your reading, Leos. I have to stop this reading. Check out the video section. Check out any of the other readings that you see in the video section. If you need a personal reading or a tarot reading or birth chart reading, invest in it, everybody, so you can strategize, organize a healthy and a wealthy life. Go to goddessdragontarot.com. Removal of black magic. Everything is there. And if you have any questions, just send an email to gdt, that's 5 times 8 @gmail.com. Yeah? Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.